Whoa.
Watch out for the room.
Yeah, you don't wanna go against me, I'ma go. Tryna play me 21, it's a no-go. Watch me walk in the 7, take my photo. Fourth quarter, I got drive, boy, I'm solo. Who are you talking to? Bet up the money and bet that I top of you weight. Rain gang every day, slay yo guys. Give me my bread, I don't play 4-5, but I'm back on top when I get my boys. Zeke on a run and he came for noise. Dak with a dot, got hoop on the post. Tavon streaking and he might get ghost like. You don't wanna go against me, I'ma go. Tryna play me 21, it's a no-go. Watch me walk in the 7, take my photo. Fourth quarter, I got drive, boy, I'm solo.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Toes back with some Madden gameplay. Right here, as you guys know, it's from the last few games. I've been trying out new teams, just trying to give you guys, more variety when you guys see me play. And, obviously, I want to, go on big win streaks. And normally, like, when I use the Chiefs or someone like that, and obviously the Chiefs are a very powerful team, but, I'm a passer, so they're the best passing team. But if I use the Chiefs, Seahawks, and even when I was doing good with Dallas, I'll go on my, 18, 19, 20 game win streaks. But, I like to try out other teams and kind of give you guys good content. So, of course, I want to grind and win, obviously try to win every single game. And I always try to win every single game. But, I've been trying out new teams lately, giving them a go. And I've actually been doing pretty well with them. So, right here, I'm using the Falcons. And I'm playing another top 100 player in Greg Gooden, 76. Not sure what he's ranked right now. But this game was played a few days ago. And he was ranked in the top 100. I'm pretty sure he's like top 60 or top 50 when I was playing him here. So, with that being said, let's get into it. So right here, he's coming out with Philadelphia, and I'm coming out Atlanta. We played a couple times before this. I think I'm like 3-1 or 4-1 against him this year in Madden. Like I said, when I try out new teams the first time, I use them. This is only like a second or third game with the Falcons, but normally I'll play sometimes I'll play 4 or 5 Madden games in a day, and I won't record any. And sometimes I'll play 4 or 5, and I'll record 1 or 2. No matter what teams I use, just because I try to get a feel for things. And now that I'm finally starting to get my scheme right, my offensive defensive playbooks down, I definitely know what I'm doing. And obviously, certain teams work better with my scheme, but I like to try to run the same scheme with every team and just utilize, the team the right way, So right here, he's coming out with the PA post shot, just checks it down to Dallas Goddard right there. But like I said, obviously you can't use the same exact scheme for every team, but that's why you got to get familiar with your playbook. If you could really utilize your whole playbook, that's what makes you a great player. Plus, you could utilize whatever team you pick. If I'm using the Titans, I got to make sure I utilize Derrick Henry. I can't just throw the ball 60 times a game like I can with the Kansas City Chiefs. So it's totally different, games, even if you're in the same playbook. So right here, as you can see, I'm just rushing 3 here. He's rolling out with Carson Wentz. Doesn't really have too much. So I try to click on, and I click on and run out sideways on accident and run out of bounds. Calls the fumble, but he was out of bounds. So now right here, 1st and 10 on the 15. Using Ricardo Allen right here at our sub linebacker position. Grady Jarrett, the inside stuff, gets a nice block shed, but he runs to the left, so I couldn't do much about it. So right here, I'm putting out a middle third from the right side because I'm not really worried about the deep right side of the field. Hits me with a nice little RPO, but we get, we're in cover 2, and for whatever reason, Cloud Flats block shed a lot better than deep thirds or anything else. So right here, he catches me kind of. I wanted to go right to Zach Ertz, but he caught me. I didn't want to be on my safety, so he literally, as I was bringing him down, he hiked it, so my momentum brought me down. I tried to click on the linebacker, but unfortunately, I couldn't get him. It was a good read by him. The seam was open, and that's what, he should have hit. So right here, get a nice inside zone with Todd Gurley. Try to juke. Didn't get no animation. Plus, it's hard to do regular jukes on the computer most of the time. So right here, as you guys can see, I'm just trying to figure out what he's doing on defense first, because I actually haven't played. The last time we played in this Madden was probably 30 games before this one. So right here, we just check it down on Todd Gurley again. Let's get a little juke animation, get up the field, and we're inside the 25. So right now, we're looking good. A big run and a big pass right there to Todd Gurley both times. So I'm looking good right here. The reason why I chose the Falcons was just because, I don't know, I just want to mix it up. When I saw the Falcons, I was like, you know what? Julio and Calvin Ridley, great receivers, were route apprentice, so they could beat man. Gurley's a good enough running back. And on defense, even though it's not great, they have good speed. And Grady Jarrett is inside stuff and El Toro, so he can rush the passer and stop the run, which is huge in Madden. So here we throw a nice little bubble right here. Couldn't really get the block with Julio like I wanted, but we ended up getting to the 5-yard line anyway. So right here, 1st and goal. Not too sure what he's doing. He's baselining a bunch of times, so now his guys are out wide. Try to run the ball up the middle. Don't really get much. So we get down to the 3, though. Not sure if he's going to run commit right here. So I end up, but I'm like, you know what? Let me just see. I'm all going back and forth between the run and the pass. So hit him with an 0-1 trap right here. And we're able to not really get a good animation. I was trying to cut left, and I kind of got a spin-off animation of my lineman. And unfortunately, spun right into his guy when he got no yards. So on third down, same thing, just run a little RPO, but we're able to just stretch it out far enough because RPO pulled his guys down. We're able to just bounce it outside with Todd Gurley and score. So now it's 7-7. In the second quarter, trying to get a feel for what he wants to do out of this bunch. So I see the deep crossing route over there, but not too worried about it. Luckily, that was a throw out of sack throwaway. If that was a good pass, I don't know if that was a throwaway actually, but if it was a good pass, it might have been picked because I saw I had the running back covered. Inside zone right here, kind of it's tough to stop the run out of 3-3-5, but if you know how to do it, you can do it a little bit, which I'm pretty good at for the most part, but also versus the Eagles O-line. And especially you could put the injured guys back in the game because they actually have their right guard. They don't have a lot of injuries on the line, it's just their right guard. When they are all in, you can see they have 3 superstars, so it's hard to get by on them. So right here, not sure why he forced this over the top, so I get a nice pick with Dante Casey right there. He could have threw one of his shallow or drag routes, quick for first down. It looked like early, but I guess he thought it was too tight a coverage. He didn't want to force it. So now, nice little inside zone with Todd Gurley. I love establishing the run. Obviously, it's pretty easy to run this year in Madden, but I still think, the way I run the ball takes certain skill. Granted, I don't think I ever span inside zone that much, and inside zone's not easy to stop, but I like to keep people, balanced up, you know what I'm saying? So I like to feel like I do a good job of mixing it in, you know what I'm saying? I don't do it just to do it. Like some people just spam it to spam it. I do it for actually situational purposes. And, sometimes, not going to lie, I get you get bailed out with the run, but that's the way the run is this year. They need to make the run defense a little bit better, and hopefully they fix that. But, there still is run defense is just tough because defense is just tougher this year in general against the pass and the run. And it's a different type than it was last year. Last year, you could just kind of motion the guy and just get outside whenever you wanted, but there was at least run defense. Here, it's like you kind of it's hard to do both, but you gotta be really tedious with your adjustments to be able to play the pass and the run, especially out of certain formations. So you can see we're closing in on halftime right here. Still staying in my, gun trio right here, and don't really see nothing on my level sale concept. Nothing I liked, at least. I might add a guy here or there, but I don't like forcing nothing. Right here, try screen pass. I know I wasn't expecting it. He clicks on with Fletcher Cox, which is huge right here, but we're able to get a good play down inside the 10 to the 7, so we get 10 yards. Right here, I'm just trying to get a nice little touch pass to Julio. If not, I'll take my field goal and go up 10-7 with him having no timeouts. But you know what? I flip it to Calvin Ridley just because I feel like, on that side he's shaded over a little bit. And I'm not sure what side his user was on. So right here, we catch the edge with Calvin Ridley. Try to juke and we couldn't get nothing. So he ends up calling his timeout. I'm just glad I stayed in bounds. So he doesn't have any timeouts now with, 17 seconds left on the clock. So now we kick the ball off with 17 seconds left. Just trying to make sure, like I said, we don't give up a big play. He's probably just going to run the ball, but he actually hits us with a play action. So I just go over there. I'm not sure why he threw it. He saw me there, and I get a nice user with Deion Jones. So now I'm in position to get in field goal range. So I'm just going to run inside zone and get another field goal. So that was a huge play right there because that's literally a free 3 points he pretty much gave me. So right here, I don't know if he played the pass or not, but I just ran up the middle with Todd Gurley. Wanted to get down right here. Kind of get in the middle of the field, take my field goal. So now I get ball at half too. So that's huge now because that, like I said, that's just 3 extra points no matter what I do on this drive. And now if he were to score, if he were to score a touchdown, now it's 14-13. If I don't have that 3 points, I have to score a touchdown to take the lead. Now I only need a field goal to take the lead even if I weren't to score on this drive. But you see, nice playmaker, scramble drill with Calvin Ridley right there. And we're 8 for 8 passing, so I'm feeling good right now. Right here, looking for the RPO inside zone. Didn't really want to force it and chance it, so I just ran the inside zone part of it. 9 rushes for 77. You can see with Todd Gurley, we're looking pretty good. Right here, just trying to draw something up, see if I can catch him off guard. As you guys see, he gets stuck on his D lineman. I had B open, but I see Julio Jones over the top, so I was like, you know what? He beat him over the top, and I know that guy Trevor Williams can't keep up with him. He's only like 90 speed. So we're able to take it in for, a touchdown. So now we're up trying to go for 2 to make it 21-7. Through the RPO. Don't know how we don't block the one guy that's a threat, but like I said, RPOs, unless it's cover, they don't block very well unless it's like, you're backed off and it's man coverage, but just unfortunate. So anyway, we're still up 2 scores, which we're in good position. If I get 1 stop and another score, I think the game's pretty much over. If he scores, he's obviously in the game still, but field goal would be great because we're still up 9, but I definitely think he don't want a field goal. So he ends up forcing it, which I'm not too sure why on the post, and we ended up getting a pick with Keanu Neal. So that was huge right there. It's Keanu Neal as we're taking him back to the house. And we almost took it back, but we got tackled at 19. But he's like 90. He is like over, I know he's over 90 jumping. I think it's around 95 jumping, and he's 6'1" or 6'2" back there. He's a big hitter, so it's hard to throw the ball his way in this game, especially when he's in zone coverage. So right here, I think he's running man, so I got the post by Julio, the over on the slant. You know, you can't cover all those in man. Right there, Julio Jones, we just possess and catch it, and we're out of bounds, though. So we made the right read, but that was our first incomplete pass, and it was just out of bounds because of the animation. So, you know, it's not like we didn't have the right play drawn up. Right here, half wide open, don't know why I didn't throw it. His user went right to the running back because he had to, because that was his man assignment, and that was just not a good read by me. I don't know why I didn't throw it, but just a bad read. So right here, it's looking like man against. Now I'm trying to make my man, you know, my man beater again. Accidentally snapped the ball because I have no time left. And forced to Julio, which I don't know why. I had B coming open. His user was down short. Don't know why I forced it, even though I thought I can get over that zone's head. So it wasn't a good read by me. And unfortunately threw a pick. But I had Calvin Ridley open. That's who I probably should have threw the ball to. But, you know, I had 2 clock on accident, and that's what I couldn't make my right adjustments and motion my guy over. So I kind of just rushed everything. Anyway, we're still in good shape. Just need, like I said, one more stop, let the clock run, get to the fourth quarter, and I'm in good shape. I know he's versus top 100 guys. You know, you want to play smart. You know, I want to get these wins, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, I get good practicing with these teams, and, you know, I feel like I give you guys good content because I'm showing you guys how to use different teams maybe, or just show you where I maybe align guys. Right here gets a nice ball over my head, but luckily we get the knockdown. But eventually, I know one of you guys commented too to show my depth chart. I will eventually show my depth chart, but if there's any questions of where I play or just, you know, I adjust literally every position on the depth chart, literally every single one, to the sub linebackers, sub corners, slot corners, all the way to the regular D tackles. I check my O-line, I do it all. So I can definitely show you guys that here in the future. As we had a nice user pick again with Deion Jones, and we're right here, we're trying to take it back to the house. We end up getting in for a touchdown, so that's huge right there. To go up 3 scores, and I believe he ends up conceding right here, which he does. So we end up winning this game 25-7. Great game to Greg Gooden. Top 100 player, great competition. Like I said, I'm just trying to get good with some of these other teams and get some good gameplay out there for you guys. So, you know, you guys can see I don't just use one team. It's just when I want to go on my big win streaks, I use one team. Which I've actually been playing a lot with the Chiefs lately, and I went on like a 20-game win streak. And then I got a disconnection loss, which I was pissed about. But I don't record all those games because I don't think anyone wants to see the Chiefs every single game. And that's when I feel like I want to go on big win streaks just to, like, you know, show people, you know, if I really feel like going on these win streaks, I can do it. But I like to, you know, like I said, do content purposes and just play with different teams just for fun. Because I like to keep Madden fun because, you know, I'm a big football fan. And, you know, I like trying new teams for fun. So hopefully with that being said, please drop a like on the video if you did like it. Please subscribe if you have not. And I'll catch you on the next gameplay.
Like you don't wanna go against me, I'ma go. Tryna play me 21, it's a no-go. Watch me walk in the 7, take my photo. Fourth quarter, I got drive, more I'm so low.